Tiger didn't give you any little good luck messages for the weekend when you shook hands with him on yesterday, or wish you well for the weekend?
Oh no, you have to win. You have to win these things to get a text from him.
Who the hell is going to win this golf tournament?
It's the last day of the major championship season. Like, the second to last day was rainy and crappy. The final day of the season essentially is perfect. You play links golf, it's all about controlling a golf ball. It's an underrated skill, and I think Xander's gonna pip him today.
You know, the better part of the field, almost everyone except for one player today is going to go home without a major championship, and they will not have another chance until April of next year. It's a long time to wait. It's a long time to stew with your feelings, and right now is your last opportunity to do something about it.
It's gonna be Xander. I feel bad for the rest of the world. They don't realize it yet. 6 hours from now, Xander drinking out of the claret jug.
That's, hang on, let me just take this off, because it's going to be Scotty Schauffele who wins today, and he'll be working his way in and out of a jacket like this one for the entire afternoon. He's finally going to hole some putts, and that's all it takes. He's been the best player all week on this golf course. He just hasn't hit a single putt to save his life. We've seen that ruin some majors for him in the past. It's not going to happen today. Scotty Schauffele, your Open champion. I'm calling it at 12:03 p.m.
Put your jacket back on.
Yeah, it's too cold for that.
Dress for a funeral. Someone else's, of course. Like Justin Rosie's. Scotty Schauffele. Xander's dressed in all black for the funeral that is Scotty's Player of the Year award. Because how do you give it out to a guy, anyone else besides the guy who wins 2 majors? I'm mostly kidding, but I'd like to see it happen.
All right, just got in from a lengthy walk down the front 9 here at Royal Troon, and let me tell you, the wind is whipping. And the interesting thing is that all week we've been dealing with these guys dealing with the 1-9 into the wind, 1-9 with the wind. Right now it's blowing straight across the golf course, which is kind of a unique setup. All these guys in the lead have not seen this wind so far this week. It's really, really separating the guys who are actually playing their best golf today.
Yeah, pretty... 2 emotions. Gutted when I walked off the course, and it hit me hard because I was so strong out there today. I left it all out there and super proud of how I competed.
Could you not look back on it positively, like, I had a chance to win another Open. Look, I did everything I could. Unfortunately, I came up short. Hopefully over the next 5 to 10 years, I give myself another few chances in tournaments like this, and get one more. Like I said at the start of the week, all I wanted was one more.
Well done.
Thank you.
I went out 2 back at the PGA, and I felt like I shot a decent score, and I wasn't even anywhere near, and it's going to be the same today. So yeah, it seems like he's obviously good when he's out in front, and now that he's got one, it looks like he's going to get another one, and fair play to him.
And with a score of 275, the winner of the gold medal and the champion golfer of the year is Xander Schauffele.
That walk-up 18 truly is the coolest, with the yellow leaderboards and the fans and the standing ovation. It really is one of the coolest feelings I've ever had in my life. I got chills walking down, and my dad and I, we've definitely talked about this. We've watched that walk-up 18 pretty much every year until I've played in the Open, and it's definitely something that we've both dreamt of.
You mentioned your family. They weren't really there in Valhalla quite as much in full force. I guess how did it feel to embrace it with them?
Yeah, in the end, it makes it feel like it's all worth it. So My wife's here, both my parents, my brother, and my uncle. So sort of, my day ones, as I would say, they were all here they haven't enjoyed it with me yet, but tonight will be awesome. This game is cruel at times. So I have my whole family, most of my team here, and I'm just curious to see what my dad's going to pick as a first drink to drink out of this.
So we tracked down the inimitable Stefan Schauffele after this round was over, and he shared the following information with me. He said, I asked him how to feel to witness his son win a major championship up close because he wasn't here in Kentucky, and he said, we're only halfway there.
Job's not done.
And I said, oh? And he said, of all the golfers alive right now, Xander is the closest to completing the career Grand Slam. And then he looked at me after he said that with a smile, and he said, how about that?
How about that? I think
Stefan?
Rory McIlroy would have a word. I think Jordan Spieth would have a word. I think Scotty Scheffler would have a word. But maybe Stefan's right. Maybe Xander is the closest to the career Grand Slam, even if he has 2 more he has to knock off.
Look, here's what I know. After a week here at Royal Troon, after a week of a truly epic golf tournament, I know that from now on I'll be taking my betting advice from this guy right here, because he called it from the second the bell went off, and now here we're standing with right behind us, well played Xander. See you at Royal Portrush in 2025. Sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, just pick the second or the best golfer in the world and you'll win a lot of bets. That's kind of how it works this year.
It's easier to face you guys and talk about how I've done it. You know what I mean? You guys can't ask me that question anymore about how I've never won one. So
you got me there.